Oh, girls, let me spill the tea because this Snow White drama is juicier than ever. So picture this. People are filing into theaters, grabbing their popcorn, and bam! The trailer for Disney's live-action Snow White starts rolling. Yep, the one slated for 2025, starring Rachel Zegler as the fairest of them all. Now, let me tell you, this version is already drowning in controversy, and we're not even close to its release. You know what, girls? Rachel had the audacity to say, this Snow White is going to be all about feminism. Like, she's ditching the prince, saving herself, and giving us girl boss energy. Cute in theory, but let's be real. How's that going to measure up to the OG Snow White? That classic damsel in distress vibe is iconic, whether we admit it or not. But here's where it gets spicy. Rachel went on a full-blown anti-Trump rant. She basically said Trump supporters should never know peace after the 2024 election and threw a big ol' middle finger at Donald Trump himself. I mean, not to be a hater, but did she forget she's playing Disney's sweetheart? The fairest of them all can't be out here throwing shade like that. It's just not the brand, you know? Apparently, the internet and maybe even Disney executives came for her hard. Like, sis, you can't be out here burning bridges and expect a fairy tale ending. And guess what? She apologized. But let's be honest, girls, you can smell the fake from a mile away. She called it an emotional reaction to the election. Sure, January. If you ask me, she just let her real thoughts slip. And trust, this isn't her first time getting political.
A piece of fairness, like the Queen. Change everything. Take him away, Your Majesty.
What did you say?
The people need some kindness.
You know, I really don't remember you being this opinionated.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty. But the lovely maiden I now behold.
I look at you, and I just want to be the fairest of them all.
The Queen is evil. You must flee into the woods.
My parents always said this forest was a magical place. No? Is there anybody here?
It's a human.
What did you think I was?
Nothing. Ghost.
You'll be safe from the Queen here.
The Queen stole everything from all of us.
I'm gonna need your help.
It's time to restore our kingdom.
Find Snow White.
This is our kingdom, and now we're here to take it back.
You were saying.
I'm sorry, my dear. Did I frighten you?
Then there's the 7 dwarves. Oh, excuse me, I mean the 7 CGI dwarves. Let's spill the tea. Originally, they were supposed to be some sort of magical diversity hires, with a mix of adults of different races and backgrounds. There was even one actor with dwarfism, but now, poof! They've been replaced by these overproduced, weird-looking CGI creations. It's giving video game NPCs, not Disney magic. And can we talk about how this live-action adaptation is anything but? Where's the live part? Poor Rachel Zegler probably spent the whole shoot in front of a green screen, talking to tennis balls standing in for her CGI dwarf buddies. It's giving Little Mermaid reboot vibes, where everyone's swimming around fake fish. Honestly, girls, this isn't just a new Snow White. It's an entirely different story. Whether that's good or bad, I'll leave up to you. But let me say this. There's nothing I appreciate more than when Hollywood stays true to the heart of a classic. And this feels like they left Snow White's heart in the cutting room. Girls, let me tell you something. I'm not here to sugarcoat it. I could go on about Snow White for years, and honestly, I might just do that right now. You've seen the trailer, right? This reboot is giving me nothing but too long, too lifeless. Like the original Snow White, the one Walt Disney himself created, was just over an hour and made on a $1.5 million budget. And get this, he went into debt to make it happen. It was groundbreaking, revolutionary, and packed with heart. Now, they're throwing $200 to $300 million at these live-action reboots that stretch on for hours and somehow manage to have zero soul. I mean, how do you spend that kind of money and end up with something so flat? Back then, with nothing but basic tools and sheer determination, Disney gave us magic. And now, these modern remakes feel like they're just chasing a vibe and missing the mark entirely. And let's talk about the feminist takes on the original Snow White. Like, you know what, girls? If you're watching that classic and thinking it's not feminist, we're clearly not watching the same movie. Every major plot driver is a woman. The evil queen? She's literally the force of power and chaos, even if she's a bit one-dimensional. And let's not forget her transformation into the hag. It's iconic, terrifying, and pivotal. Then there's Snow White herself. She's not just some damsel in distress, she's a teenager running the show. She's the glue holding this story together, bringing kindness and strength to a world trying to crush her. Even the huntsman scene. Y'all, let's unpack that. He's manipulated by the evil queen into attempting something horrific, but he's not portrayed as some all-powerful man. He regrets it, and it's Snow White's courage that drives the story forward. She escapes, she finds the 7 dwarves, and she basically tells them, "Your house is disgusting. Like, how are you living like this? Clean it up, get it together, and while we're at it, I'll teach you a thing or two about cooking and community." That's not weakness, that's leadership. And those dwarves? Let's not pretend they're paragons of masculinity. Sleepy, dopey, these are grown men who can't even manage their own lives. It's Snow White, a 13-year-old girl who steps in and shows them how to connect, care, and function as a group. She's not some powerless victim. She's the heart of this little found family. And don't even get me started on the, "Oh, but he kissed her without consent" takes. Like, what are you even saying? Snow White gets saved because her character is so pure, so strong, and so magnetic that it inspires people to move mountains for her. Her strength isn't about punching her way out of danger. It's about inspiring love and loyalty in others. But no, apparently that's not feminist enough. She's not girl boss enough for the modern era. Well, good luck with that narrative where everyone's a lone wolf who doesn't need help. Good luck pretending a 13-year-old girl can single-handedly overthrow an evil queen's regime without any allies. That's not empowerment. It's delusion. You want strength? Look at the original Snow White. She's a lesson in resilience, kindness, and the power of community. But sure, let's rewrite it into some leftist fairy tale where she can save herself. Girls, sometimes you need people in your corner, and that doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. So girls, don't be a stranger. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for our next video. You won't want to miss it. Trust me, it's going to be a wild ride.